The Kremlin has confirmed a phone call between former U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. The call is scheduled for Tuesday, March 18, 2025. This high-stakes conversation has garnered global attention due to its potential impact on the ongoing war in Ukraine. The primary focus of the call is to discuss a plan to end the war. Trump aims to secure a 30-day ceasefire. This ceasefire proposal has already been accepted by Ukraine. The call will likely delve into several key points of contention. Territorial concessions by Ukraine are expected to be a major topic of discussion. The control of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, a strategic asset in southern Ukraine, is also likely to be on the agenda. Additionally, the division of certain assets, although the specifics remain unclear, might be discussed. This is not the first time Trump and Putin have engaged in such high-level discussions. Their previous interactions have often been marked by controversy and accusations of a cozy relationship. The upcoming call, therefore, is being watched closely for any signs of concessions or agreements that might undermine Ukraine's position. The outcome of this conversation could have significant implications for the future of Ukraine and the wider geopolitical landscape. Ukraine, since the Russian invasion in 2022, has been facing a dire situation. The country has endured heavy aerial strikes and a relentless Russian offensive. The fighting has resulted in widespread destruction and displacement. Despite the challenging circumstances, Ukraine has shown resilience and determination in defending its territory. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed support for the proposed ceasefire. However, he insists on upholding Ukraine's sovereignty and the return of all seized territories. This stance underscores Ukraine's unwavering commitment to its territorial integrity. The Ukrainian government and its people are adamant that any peace deal should not come at the cost of their sovereignty or territorial integrity. The human cost of the war has been devastating for Ukraine. Millions have been displaced from their homes. Cities have been reduced to rubble. The war has also had a profound impact on Ukraine's economy and infrastructure. Despite these challenges, the Ukrainian spirit remains unbroken. The Ukrainian people continue to demonstrate remarkable courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Russia, on the other hand, has laid out its own set of demands for ending the conflict. Moscow seeks guarantees of Ukrainian neutrality. This includes Ukraine's exclusion from joining NATO. Russia also demands control over the Ukrainian territories it has seized during the conflict. This demand is particularly contentious, as it implies a redrawing of internationally recognized borders. Furthermore, Russia is seeking limitations on the size and capabilities of the Ukrainian army. This demand aims to diminish Ukraine's ability to defend itself in the future. Easing of Western sanctions imposed on Russia due to its aggression is another key demand. Russia also wants to see a presidential election held in Ukraine, potentially hoping for a more pro-Russian leader to emerge. The international community has reacted with a mix of skepticism and criticism to Russia's demands. EU and Finnish officials have criticized Russia's demands as unrealistic and unacceptable. They emphasize the need for Russia to cease its aggression and withdraw its forces from Ukraine. The international community largely views Russia as the aggressor in this conflict and holds Moscow responsible for the ongoing violence and destruction. The conflict in Ukraine is deeply intertwined with the annexation of Crimea in 2014. Russia's seizure of this Black Sea peninsula marked a turning point in Russia-Ukraine relations. It also set a dangerous precedent for the violation of international law. Following the annexation, pro-Russian separatists, backed by Russia, gained control over parts of eastern Ukraine, further escalating the conflict. The current war, which began with Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022, is a continuation of this earlier conflict. Putin's justification for the war is based on the claim that it is necessary to protect Russia's security against NATO expansion. However, Ukraine and its allies view this as a baseless pretext for an unprovoked war of aggression. The annexation of Crimea and the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine have had far-reaching consequences. The international community has largely condemned Russia's actions. The conflict has also led to a significant deterioration in relations between Russia and the West. The potential for a negotiated settlement remains uncertain. However, the international community continues to call for a peaceful resolution to the conflict.